Morning class 10. So class 10. Today we are going to take a poem Abou and Adhem. Fine. It is written by Lehant. So before starting this poem, let's go for the introduction of it. Lehant was an English poet, writer and essayist. A firm liberal, Hunt claims through this poem that true worship is manifest through the acts of love and service that one shows one's fellow men and women. So, what does Hunt want to show through this poem? That the true service of God lies in the act of loving your neighbors, loving your family, loving your friends, right? Set in the Middle Eastern country, we have a glimpses of the life of a goodly man who is visited by a divine messenger. At first, Ben Adhem is disappointed to learn that his name is not among those who love God. He then asks his angelic visitor to at least include his name among those who loved other people. The next night, the visitor returned and shows Ben Adhem the names of all people who had been blessed by God. Ben Adhem is delighted to see his name heading the list. Fine. So, Abou Ben Adhem, children, if we just go through some serious studies, you will find that this poem is based on the real life of a man. Fine. His name is Ibrahim Ibn Adhem. He is also called Ibrahim Balkhi. He was the one of the most prominent of the early ascetic Sufi saints. And the story of his conversion is one of the most celebrated in Sufi legend, as that of Prince renouncing his throne and choosing asceticism. So he was a prince, and you can imagine how difficult it is for a prince to leave all his comfort, all his luxuries, and to become a saint. Fine. So here this Leigh Hunt's story of Abou bin Adhem is the story of Ibrahim Ibn Adhem, whom we can also call Ibrahim Balkhi. Fine. So now let's start with the poem. Abou bin Adhem, may his tribe increase, awoke one night from a deep dream of peace, and saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in bloom, an angel writing in a book of gold. So the poet starts the poem by wishing, may his tribe increase, wishing that there may be more people like Abou bin Adhem. Clear? As Abou bin Adhem was a saintly person, he was magnanimous, kind-hearted person. So the poet warned that may the people like Abou bin Adhem increase. Clear? So the poem started with the wish of the poet that there be more people like Abou bin Adhem. Awoke one night from deep dream of peace, and saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in the bloom, an angel writing in the book of gold. So the poet narrates an incident in the life of this the religious man Abou bin Adhem. One night he awoke from a deep dream of peace, from a peaceful sleep. Clear? As one night, as he was sleeping peacefully in his room, he awoke and saw within the moonlight in his room, making it rich and like a lily in the bloom. See children, just note here, like a lily in the bloom, there's a simile. A sparkling light woke him. He was sleeping peacefully in his room. A sparkling moonlight woke him up. Clear? And what he found? He found that this bright light was due to the presence of an angel. The moonlight has flooded his room, and the presence of this angel with the moonlight The presence of this angel within the moonlight made it bright and glorious like a lily in bloom. Clear? Making it rich. What is this richness? The richness, the moonlight has flooded his room, and the presence of that angelic creature in his room, in that moonlight, gives his room, make his room glorious, make his room bright like a lily in bloom. What he saw? He saw an angel. Angel is a messenger of God. He saw that the angel was writing something in his book of gold. Exceeding peace hath made Ben Adhem bold, and to the presence in the room he said, What writest thou? Exceeding peace had made Ben Adhem bold. Since Abu Ben Adhem was a kind-hearted person, he was a religious person, he was a magnanimous person, so he was bold too. Clear? Because he is nothing to afraid from. He is a pious man. Clear? So that's why he was not afraid of the angel, because he hasn't done anything wrong in his life. And exceeding peace had made Abu Ben Adhem bold. The serenity in the room, the peace in the room has also made him courageous. And to the presence in the room he said, What writest thou? And he asked the angel. Clear? He asked the angel what it is writing, what it was writing in the book. Thou means you. The vision raised its head, and with a look made of all sweet accord answered, The name of those who love the Lord. The vision raised its heads. Now what is the vision over here? Angel. Clear? The vision, the angel looked up, and with a look made of all sweet accord, and with a pleasant look on its face, replied in calm, gentle tone that he is writing the name of those who love the Lord. Clear? He is writing the name of those people who love God. And is mine one? Said Abou. Then Abou asked the angel if his name was also there in this list. Is his name was included in the list of the people who love God? Nay, not so, replied the angel. The angel replied in negative. He said, No, your name is not there. Abou spoke more low, but cheerily still. Then after listening this, just for a second, Abou's voice become low. Clear? He become little bit sad. Just for a second. But at the very next moment, he cheerfully said the angel. Clear? Said, I pray thee then write me as the one that loves his fellow men. He asked the angel that kindly include my name in the list of those who loved his fellow men. Write my name in the list of those people who loved his neighbors, who loved his fellow men. The angel wrote and vanished. The angel wrote his name. Yeah, the angel wrote something and then disappeared. The next night it came again with awakening light and showed the name whom love of God has blessed. And lo, Ben Adhem's name led all the rest. The next night it came again with a great awakening light. The next night the angel appeared again. A brilliant light enveloped it. Yeah. The angel came again with a great amount of light and woke Abou and showed the name whom love of God has blessed. And the angel showed Abou the list. Clear? It showed Abou Ben Adhem the name of the people whom the love of God has blessed, whom God has blessed. And lo, Ben Adhem's name led all the rest. And to his surprise, Abou saw that his name was at the top of the lest. Clear? It proves that love for humanity is the best love in the world. Service to men is the service to God. Clear? So children, what is the theme of this poem? Clear? This poem depicts about the true devotion of God, true devotion to God. Clear? Abou and Adhem, it depicts the true devotion to God. What is the true devotion to God? Is to found in love for one's neighbor. If we love our neighbor, it is the second commandment. There were 10 commandments for Christian, and the second commandment says that love thy neighbor as thyself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Children, generally what happened, definitely we all love ourselves. Yeah, but do we love our neighbors in the same way we love ourselves? No, we do not. But this poem shows us that if we want to get the blessings of God, if we want to find the love of God, we need to love to our neighbors. We need to love the people around us. Fine. So this poem is a celebration of humanistic ideas. Abou and Adhem, he was a simple soul. Yeah. And when he realized that his name is not there in the list of the people who love the God, he cheerfully tell the angel to write his name in the list of the people, in the list of those who love their fellow human beings. So the next day when angel come and he showed Abou and Adhem the list of the people whom God has blessed, Abou saw that his name was on the top. Clear? So the poem brings out the message that love for one's fellow man matters greatly. Even God bless those who love their neighbors, who love their fellow human beings. Is it clear? Thank you. So revise this poem carefully. Thank you.